Hello everyone. Today I will discuss an important topic in modern organizations. Why global citizenship is important for employees in today's interconnected and sustainability-oriented workplace. As organizations become more global and diverse, employees are expected not only to perform their job responsibilities, but also understand global issues and act responsibility towards society and the environment. In this presentation, I will explain the concept of global citizenship and discuss some of the challenges organizations face when promoting it. Okay, my presentation is divided into main parts. First, I will introduce the concept of the global citizenship, including its key dimensions, theoretical foundations, and the relationship with sustainable development. Second, I will provide a critical analysis by discussing challenges such as green vision, cultural differences, and practical consistency. These discussions will help us understand both the opportunities and the challenges of global citizenship in the organizations. Today's workplace is increasingly interconnected. Organizations operate across countries. Employees work with people from different cultures, and digital technology allows collaboration beyond geographical boundaries. At the same time, organizations are facing global challenges such as climate change, social inequality, and ethical concerns. Because of this change, employers accept workers to communicate effectively across cultures, make responsible decisions, and contribute to sustainability innovations. And therefore, global citizenship is no longer just a personal value. It has become an important competence that helps employees succeed in modern workplaces. So, what is global citizenship? It refers to an individual's awareness of global issues, respect to cultural diversity, commitment to social responsibility, and contribution to sustainable development. And these are four key dimensions. The first is global awareness, which means understanding how global issues affect different society. The second is cultural competence, which is the ability to work effectively with people from different backgrounds. The third is social responsibility, which involves considering the impact of our actions on others. Finally, sustainability orientation focuses on supporting long-term environmental and social well-being. Together, these dimensions show that global citizenship is not only about knowledge, but also about attitudes and actions. Okay, the importance of global citizenship can be explained by two theories. The first is social identity theory. This theory suggests that people belong to different social groups and develop multiple identities. In today's globalized world, employees increasingly see themselves as part of both local and global communities. The second is stakeholder theory. This theory argues that organizations should consider the interests of different stakeholders, not just the shareholders. These stakeholders include employees, customers, communities, and the environment. Therefore, global citizenship encourages employees to make decisions that balance organizational goals with broader social and environmental responsibilities. Global citizenship is closely connected to sustainability and the sustainable development goals. Today, organizations face many global challenges, including climate change, resource scarcity, and social inequality. Employees with a global citizenship mandate are more likely to support sustainable practices. reduce environmental impacts, and promote ethical behavior in the workplace. In other words, global citizenship helps transform broad sustainability goals into practical daily actions. This is why it is considered an important factor in achieving long-term sustainable development. Although global citizenship offers many benefits, its implementation is not without challenges. One important challenge is greenwashing. This occurs when organizations promote sustainability or global citizenship mainly to improve their public image rather than making genuine challenges. For example, some companies make value environmental claims but provide a little evidence to support them. When employees perceive this inconsistency, trust in the organizations may decrease. As a result, employee engagement and commitment can also be negatively affected. Therefore, organizations need to demonstrate authentic actions rather than simply using sustainability as a marketing strategy. Another challenge relates to cultural differences and practical limitations. Since organizations operate in diverse environments, employees may have different values, benefits, and expectations. Without cultural sensitivity, global citizenship initiatives may lead to misunderstandings or resistance. There are also practical challenges. Organizations often face budget limitations, short-term business pursuits, and difficulties in measuring long-term outcomes. Therefore, promoting global citizenship requires not only good intentions but also strong organizational support and long-term commitment. Only then can organizations successfully balance business performance with social and environmental responsibilities. Okay, to summarize my part, global citizenship has become an essential competence in modern workplaces because it helps employees work effectively in a global and sustainable environment. However, organizations must also address challenges such as greenwashing, cultural differences, and practical constraints. Now, I would like to hand over to my partner, who will discuss the importance of global citizenship for organizations and present a real-world case study.
Okay, despite these challenges, the business case for fostering global citizenship is compelling and delivers tangible benefits across key organizational pillars. First, 75% of professionals consider a company's social impact when choosing a role. Second, diverse, inclusive teams are twice as likely to hit financial targets and generate 19% higher innovation revenue. Third, a genuine commitment to global citizenship builds deep brand loyalty and trust among consumers and investors. And global citizenship is intrinsically linked to achieving sustainability goals. It's not just an ethical choice, it's becoming a strategic imperative that shapes how business operate, innovate, and engage with the world. There are four forces that are driving this connection: employee expectations, investor pressure, regulatory mandates, and market opportunities. Let's look at a concrete example of global citizenship in action. Unilever has deeply integrated global citizenship into its core strategy through its sustainable living plan, demonstrating how ethical and inclusive practices can drive both social progress and business growth. Now, let's discuss what this means for management starting at the strategic level. First, build a competency model that embeds global citizenship into the company's core framework. This holistic model should encompass three pillars: knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Second, align with SDGs by connecting the company's CSR strategy directly to the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And at the practical level, organizations need to embed global citizenship into their key HR and talent processes. In recruitment and selection, assess candidates' values alignment with organizational goal, global citizenship principles. In training and development, move beyond cultural etiquette to critical global citizenship education. In performance management, include non-financial indicators related to social and environmental responsibility in reviews. For leadership development, leaders must lead by example. In practicing global citizenship, they should empower employees to pursue their social and environmental passions, fostering a culture of purpose-driven leadership. As the culture level, at the cultural level, organizations need to foster a supportive climate where global citizenship can thrive. First, communication and storytelling regularly share success stories of employee social contributions. Second, build partnerships, collaborate strategically with NGOs, academic institutions, and other forward-thinking businesses. Third, practice humility and transparency. Be honest about the company's shortcomings in sustainability efforts. Let's synthesize the key challenges and provide strategic recommendations. The main challenges are cultural barriers and barriers, overcoming deep-seated cultural differences and unconscious biases that hinder collaboration and inclusion across global teams. Our strategic recommendations address these challenges directly by implementing structured global experience programs and fostering an inclusive and equitable culture to embed the mindset at every level. In conclusion, global citizenship is no longer an optional value. It's bridging personal growth with the broader needs of society and the planet. First, it enhances key competencies by fostering critical skills like cross-cultural competencies, adaptability in diverse environment, and the ability to make sound ethical decisions under complexity. Second, it aligns purpose and goals by uniting individual aspirations with organizational missions and global objectives. Third, and importantly, it demands intentional efforts. Our final takeaway is this: investing in global citizenship is not just ethical, it's a strategic imperative for building a sustainable, resilient, and successful future for both people and organizations. It's good for business, good for society, and good for the planet. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you.